So two demos. The first one's going to look at FSCM, budget versus actual and travel and expense, and then I'll do an HCM one. So on my dashboard, you can see I've got my budget, and this looks at the budget for the year. I can see I've spent 30% of my budget for the year. I'm just after my first quarter. I'm going to drill in here and look at my budget, and this is going to bring up the Kibana visualizer from PeopleSoft, and this is one of the analytics that we're analytic charts that we're about to deliver. You can see up here the filter. So you want to filter by year, by month, by division, by department group. You can do that. You can also come up here at the top and put in specific date ranges there. We've got the actual versus budget. So we can see for the first 3 months of the quarter, you can see the budget and the actuals. And then you can see here that the budget remaining by month, you can see you were 14% under budget for the first month and 10 for the last, but then you were 5% over budget for the second month. So if you're interested in trying to figure out, where that came from or why, you can see the metrics down here. I can drill into month 2. So I want to filter all this on just month 2. Now I click on month 2 on the chart, and it's going to filter all the visualizations are going to now be filtered for month 2, and you can see that up in the top. So on month 2, I can come down here and look at my top expenses type by budget, but I can specifically see that I spent 104% of travel and entertainment. I want to make sure I get on that so that I don't go over budget for the year. So I'm going to go back into my my dashboard, and I have a travel and expense dashboard as well. So now I know that T&E was over for second month. You can see here on this tile who the top policy violators were on my team that went above, that were, expense violations. As I drill into the travel and expense dashboard, again, you see we have the filtering here. We can also change the time. So I'm gonna go up here and change this to the last 90 days. I can do the last 30 minutes. I can do the last day. It's very, very fast. When I change the whole filter, it is almost instantaneous how fast it. I can also select the filters here that we've pre-built. This shows the top policy violations, and then it shows the total activity by expense type. So you can get this for any time range. If I want to go, I can do an inspect, and it'll give me a list, and I can download this list if I want to Excel. So even if I have a big chart, if I want to pull into Excel, I can grab the data and pull it into Excel. You can see the top policy violators on my team, activity with non-preferred merchants, using corporate cards for personal expense, and then the average days to expense, which is 4 days right now, to expense credit card transactions. So that's pretty good. But I want to drill and look at hotels specifically, see if there's anything going on with policy violations around hotels. I can see that most of the violations are for using hotels that aren't supposed to be used with preferred merchants. And I can see that the violators. I can see that they're not using the corporate card. And I can specifically come down here and see 2 of the rows that are the top. They're sorted. Vicky Zinn and Edmund Donahue both had very expensive stays, and I can see that from here as well. So you get a sense of the data and how you can visualize the data with across our domain areas. I'll show you one for HCM, and this is my last demo for the track. This is to set this up. I'm Roseanne Channing. I'm responsible for. I'm a workforce administrator responsible for health and safety. So I'm going to go into the health and safety tile in my workforce management homepage, and I see this tile that says incident analytics. We've delivered a dashboard now for health and safety. And if I go in here, you can see the types of data we're now able to pull out of our HCM health and safety module using Kibana. So I can do the selecting like I could on the others. If I see here incident by type, it shows all the different types of incidents, and it shows when they happen. So you can see clustering. You can see incidents by location. We have a tag cloud of the types. You can see reportable cases, work-related, how many days were missed. And then you can come down and see some of the. Well, I want to look into COVID, so I'm going to filter this. I'm going to go to the tag cloud and filter on illness. Now I can see all illnesses that were reported. It's away from work, but you can see down here in occupational illness, it says COVID-19. So what I can do is I can go down and click on this little filter, this little plus sign saying to add this filter. And I want to add COVID-19 to the filter. So now I'm just going to get COVID-19 in this dashboard. And I can see there's 11 cases and 135 days away from work that have been missed at work. I can see what the outcomes were for those people that had COVID in terms of hospitalization or not. And so, you know, I can get the information I need there. Let me go. I want to show you the benefits one. I'm not going to go through all this. All right. Sorry, I need to watch this just a little bit more. So because I'm worried now about the people that have COVID and the outcomes for them, you just saw this part. I'm also responsible. I'm the benefits administrator, so I want to go making sure that the team has good benefits. So now I'm going to go in and back to my workforce administration tab, give you a sense of the Kibana analytics we deliver for benefits. There's a couple of them, but I'm going to specifically go into benefits utilization. You can see here. And this is live data on that tile. So in benefits, I can see, and there's good data here. It's a little there's a lot of it, and you can filter. So if you only want to see one thing, but I can see employees by plan categories. So I can see my health benefits, my all the different versions we have and then employees by plan type. So how many employees? I can filter. I can see how many are enrolled. I can look at and see where they are. So if I filter on a particular plan type, I can see where in the country they are. So what I want to do is I want to drill into health benefit. I'm going to filter all of this and look at just health benefits for a minute. So I can see that everything changes to be filtered by health benefits. I can medical versus dental. You can see the plan types that they have in each one of those. Now I can go and I can remove the health benefits and it'll go back to a full chart. So here's now, I'm going to go and pick a couple plan categories. So we have a multi-select. So if I want to look at health benefits and savings plans together, or spending accounts, I can select them both. I can apply the changes. And then I can go down here and look at how many people have enrolled versus waived for those benefits, the dependent coverage for those benefits. And then this is the disadvantage of not doing it live. And then we also see plan migration. So we can see how people moved away from plans. But I want to look at that for just dental. So that I say, okay, I want to look at plan migration. I click on dental. Now I get just the dental plan. So I can see where which plans have grown over time and what plans have shrunk over time to see what the employee adoption is for the various plans.